Cycle Fever TV is brought to you by these great sponsors, so support them. Call Tough Turf for all your landscaping and irrigation needs. Check out Seminole Power Sports for all their brands of motorcycles, accessories, and service. DA's Cafe, where it's all happening. Bikes, cars, great food, rock and roll music. Come on by. USA Payroll, payroll tax service, workforce benefit solutions, insurance, and human resources. Check them out.
Everybody doing good? How you doing tonight, Dad?
Great. How about you?
Doing all right.
I know
all right.
We're missing one guy.
We're missing one guy. We're missing Mark.
Yep. Mark is setting up. His daughter's got something.
A photo exhibition.
Yep. And he was going to send me the information, but I never got it. So, Mark, that's why it's not up. But
good luck at the photo exhibition, though. She's a fantastic photographer.
She is.
Credit. So.
She is. And Mark is so proud of her.
As he should be.
Should be.
Yep.
That's right.
And then when she's not doing that, she was riding him around on the trike.
Yes. Yes, she was. Let's bring that footage back up.
Yeah.
Got a pretty good show tonight.
That's good to hear.
A lot of it is the stuff that we shot over at Clearwater for the Quaker Steak and Lube.
Yep. With full throttle.
Right? With full throttle. And so we got some neat interviews. The first one we're going to do is Low Life Industries. Now, Low Life Industries, they got some beautiful custom bikes with the big front wheels and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So
they lowered the suspension.
Yep. And he told me how each one has to be made a certain way so it's safe to drive.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's a lot of work when they chop it and raise it for the front tire and all sorts of things. So yeah, it's a lot of work.
They had some beautiful bikes, and they also had some bikes that were in the contest, but I didn't get a chance to see the contest who won, so I don't know.
Is that because you were parked in by the beer truck?
Yep. Yes. Thanks to John.
Then we got, while you were out there in Clearwater, I had the event with Mama C that I think we've aired it already.
Yeah, Mama C's has been up.
Yeah, so we've got the interview with Alex's wife Kate, his daughter Chantel that I was out there with, and the program that they do giving back to people when they purchase a house.
Which is a pretty nice program, and it's for vets and
military police, and so first, might be all first responders, I don't remember, but it's good to have a little extra money when you walk away from that closing table.
Yep.
So buy some things. So
if you have any money walking away from a closing table.
That's true.
So, and then we did a thing with Stu and Michelle from the Copperhead Lounge, and I'm going to tell you, we are going to set up a thing where we're going to bring a bunch of bikers out there. I can't tell you when yet, but I'd say we're probably looking at 2 months. I'm going to sit down with Stu and Michelle, and we're going to have a Cycle Fever get-together at the Copperhead Lounge in Blairsville, Georgia.
All right, Lodge. Copperhead
Lodge.
Yeah, let's get it after Bike Week and after
let's settle down a little bit, right. Yep.
Good.
And then after that,
starts the voting for Bike of the month.
Right. So the bikes, all 4 bikes for February are going to be up, and then tomorrow I'll put them up on our website, and then people can start voting.
All right, great. And then after that we'll have Bike of the Night. Here. So I know Crazy John's out looking for somebody now.
And for the month of March, we're going to have 5 bikes because there's 5 Thursdays in the month of March.
There you go, a little extra voting.
Yep.
All right, good deal.
If you're going to be the Bike of the month, try to find one that's got only 4, and you got a better chance.
And then we got an interview.
This girl is crazy. Her name is Tracy. We're walking around, John and I, and as we're walking around, she goes, "What are you doing?" We told her. She goes, "Oh, can I be on? Can I do an interview?"
Yeah.
So I said, "Yeah." And I said to her, "You're going to be Hank and I'll be Tracy." She goes, "Yeah, I got it." We started off. She screwed up.
You mean someone else screwed up the first time?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Tracy made me look
Made you
good.
look really good. All right. Then you got what? Club Ravaco.
Club Ravaco USA is our brand new sponsor, and next week maybe we'll have one of the trikes here.
I was about to say, so what is it?
Well, it's probably the best looking trike. We had those about 7 months ago.
Yep,
we had them.
Yep, we had them for what, a month or two.
Yep, and we
Crazy
fell in
John
love with
was
them.
driving around, and we took it to a few events.
And I got to tell you, I was really, really impressed with them. And next week we'll throw out a few secrets about them and get things going there.
All right.
But
All right,
we want to welcome Club Ravaco USA. So with that going, you think we ought to start the show by?
I think we should jump right into the Low Life Industries clip.
All right. I won't tell Karalee to do that because she gets mad at me when I say Karalee.
Yeah, don't say Karalee. Don't say roll it, Karalee.
Don't roll it. Don't roll it. You do
She'll
it
give you that
today.
eye.
I came over and saw this beautiful bike. Our guy, Crazy John, says, Hank, you got to stop. You got to do an interview here. So I run into you, Mark Dix from Low Life Industries.
Yes, sir.
And you, were you the brains behind this, or what is this?
I wouldn't know if I call it the brains. I'm just one of the guys in the shop. It takes a whole team to put stuff like this together. But yeah, I guess I'm the guy that started Low Life Industries. So
Okay. Well, tell me a little bit. I see you got 3 bikes, but let's work on this one here first.
this was a 2014 Street Glide. Started out completely stock and basically tore it down to the frame, put a bag kit on it, stretch tank, modified the front end to accept to get the correct rake and trail for a 26-inch wheel, and then had Eric Warren Artistry throw a pretty insane paint job on it.
So let me ask you, from start to finish, about how long does something like this take?
Disassembly and assembly, I mean, you can pretty much take it apart, put it back together, get everything right in about a week, but you also have time in there for paint. Paint can take anywhere from a week to a month to 6 weeks, depending on how extravagant the paint job is. When you get into more of some of our custom builds, they can take anywhere from 3 months to 6 months. We have one that's probably going to take us about a year because there's so much fab work on it. So it really just depends on the build out.
Now, my question on this is, all right, I know that you do newer bikes, but if someone's got an older bike, what is like the oldest bike that you've done?
I'd say the oldest bike we did was a 1993.
Okay. And so somebody brought in an older bike, said, listen, I want you guys to make this beautiful again.
Yeah, absolutely. And we don't do just baggers. We do dynas. We do some chopper stuff as well, soft tails. We're really baggers seems to be like the end thing right now with the big wheel and the air ride and the stretch bags. But we do a lot of customization for pretty much every type of bike out there, including some metrics.
All right, well, and I know a lot of people get touchy on this. I know you can go from like zero to a whole bunch of money.
Yeah.
Roughly what does, say, a medium custom job cost?
I would say if you're going paint, stretch bags, air ride, front wheel, the average customer, not going too extreme, is anywhere between 20 to 25 grand on the low end. And then we've got customers that have spent 65 grand in customization.
Now, in the customized side, is that also engine work too, or is that separate?
Engine would be separate, but we do some engine work. So if you want a built motor, including in your build, we can do that. Turbo kits, big bore kits, complete engine swap into like a 24, 124 or something like that. We can do pretty much whatever.
I gotta say, these things are getting more and more popular. At Bike Week, that's all we see. They come up, they hit them, they air ride them down, and they go like, everybody goes like, wow, this is beautiful. Now, I noticed that the front wheel is different on all 3 of them. Is that correct, or are those 2 the same?
This one's a 26-inch wheel. These both here have 30-inch wheels.
Okay.
All of them are from SMT Machining. They're our preferred wheel source.
So you had to do something special for this wheelbase because you usually go with the bigger one?
Correct. So you can't just take a 26-inch wheel and bolt it onto a stock frame. Your rake and trail numbers are going to be off. The bike's going to be unsafe. It's not going to handle correctly. It's not going to be level. So all the necks have to be modified along with rake added in the trees to get your rake and trail numbers correct so the bike actually rides really well. A lot of people say, hey, it looks really cool, but I want to be able to ride my bike. Truth is, a 26-inch wheel with the correct rake on it rides better than any other bike out there. And these 230s right here, you usually smoke all the stock bikes when it comes to the turn, straight line, or anything.
Well, I tell you what, you got some great designs. Low Life Industries, we're going to put up their website. I got to tell you, thank you.
Thanks a lot, brother.
I learned a
Appreciate
bunch on this stuff. All I got to do is rob a bank and I'll be over to see you.
Hey, we got finance options.
Oh, yeah, tell my wife that. All right, everybody, go ahead.
I'll just say for an extra $9.99, we'll give you a receipt that says what you told your wife you spent versus what you really spent.
There you go. Make sure you see Mark on that one, okay? All right, everybody, we'll be right back. We're going to go down the street, see what else is happening over here.
Man, they had a lot of bikes, huh?
They do.
They had a good amount of bikes, out there at the location.
I got to tell you, Mark he knew his stuff. Him and another guy are partners.
Yeah.
And the partner goes, I'm not talking. And he grabs poor Mark, and Mark is like, well, okay. But he knows his stuff, I tell you. And like I told him, if I win the lottery, I'm bringing my bike out there and having them fix it up. I'll even bring yours out.
Might be the first Triumph I've seen like that.
Yeah, I'll bring yours out there.
Well, that's pretty cool. That's like I said, they had a good variety of bikes out there for that show, but they had a lot of people out there.
Well, I got to tell you, next year, when they say that the Quaker Steak and Lube is coming up in Clearwater, you got to go to it. It's dynamite, and you got to go into the steak place to eat.
Mark's still raving about the food.
He said that was the best ribs he's ever eaten. And of course, back then I had a toothache, so I didn't have anything much to eat.
There you go. There you go. Well, with that, let's move right into, while you guys were there, like I said, I was out at the event with Mama C.
Yep.
And I did an interview with Alex, his wife Kay, and his daughter Chantel. And they're going to talk a little bit about what they do with people that buy homes through them.
Okay.
So there you go. All right. Roll it, you know who. Here with Psycho Fever TV. Again, we're at the Don't Judge a Book by Its Covers poker run. And I'm here with Alex, Kay, and their daughter Chantel.
Yeah.
And they're volunteering some things for this event, aren't you?
Yes, we are.
Alex, why don't you tell us first who you are, and then what you're doing for the cause.
Okay. We own a company, my wife and I own a company called Cooperative Realty International. We just actually moved into this area here a couple of months ago. We're really looking forward to everything. It's fantastic. We wanted to be close to the beach, so here we are.
Good.
And we found out about this little boy that needed an operation. And so what we did is we met Mama C, and she told us that they need to raise some funds. So we own a couple of properties in Costa Rica on the beach. And a lot of times it's empty, it's available, and we don't use it that much. So we thought, you know what, why don't we give something? And we're giving that as an auction item today at the end of the run. We're going to be auctioning it off, and depends on, we've done it for cancer centers like breast cancer. We did a charity for JDRF, the junior diabetes, and we raised between $1,500 and $6,000 for people bidding on this week.
Wow.
And it's fantastic. It holds 8 to 10 people. It's a beautiful house right on the beach, overlooking the ocean, infinity edge pool and all that. So we usually rent it for $3,000 a week.
Yeah.
And we already have some people bidding on it, anonymously, online. And so it's going to be a fantastic thing. The other thing that we have, which is a very important thing that we've been working with, we have a charity since 1986 called Hero Home Source. And Hero Home Source, we've given away a couple of $1 million in that period of time already. And the way it works is when a person who's either law enforcement, firefighter, teacher, medical professional, or active and retired military, what we do is we give 25% of our commission to the charity, Hero Home Source, and they give every single penny of that to that hero.
Wow, fantastic.
So they can buy furniture or help to the closing costs or anything like that. And we are very big on giving back. We've done a lot of stuff. My daughter, her mom passed away a few years ago from breast cancer, so we're very involved in the breast cancer fundraising and all that. So if anybody needs some help with anything, we're more than happy to do that.
Well, let me say, first of all, Chantel, you're a great kid, because my daughters would be running away. If someone's standing there talking to my parents, they would have nothing to do with them. Me, period. So you're a great kid. You're sitting there smiling, making us all look good. So
the other thing is too, she's taking digital TV production at Mainland, so she wants to do stuff like that. And she was, when we were in Tampa, she was actually doing the morning show every morning, video to the whole school and doing announcements. Wasn't that fantastic?
And then people would go, "Oh, you're that girl from on the morning show. And I'm like, yeah, that's me.
There you go. Well, we might bring you aboard just to make us look better. We need all the help we can get, Chantel. Kay, what'd you have to say?
Well, I wanted to say, touch on the Hero Home Source again. It gives us no greater joy than to hand someone up to a $5,000 check at closing. They can pay off a credit card, they can buy furniture, they can put it in the bank, and they're not taxed on it, and it's a way that we can give back to our heroes, and it's all of the people that we talked about. So we're very happy to be involved with this, and this is our new community now, and we're just very thrilled to be here.
Well, they're glad to have you here, that's for sure, and that really is a great cause. Listen, how special is that to help people out after the closing, like Kay said, give them some extra money to help, because there's always things you need to buy after the closing, isn't there?
That's right.
There's always something. Is there a way that they can find you guys? Do you have a website? Do you have
Yes. If they go to areyouahero.info, they can register there.
Okay.
And once they register, we get a hold of them, and then we can help them out. So it's www.areyouahero.info. Okay, and they go to that site. They can register. It's got a picture and everything, information about the charity. And the head office is down in Coral Springs. They've been raising money for years.
It's way over $2 million.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Absolutely incredible.
All right. Well, listen, guys, if you're here and you're going to buy a house, you might as well get taken care of, right?
Right.
All right. Well, thank you, guys. Appreciate it, Alex, Kay.
Thank you.
Chantel, how do you do?
Good.
All right. You got it good, Dad. You did all right. All right, everybody. Psycho Fever saying, whoa, hey, everybody. That went for, I didn't get my cue until too late. So anyways, Dad's out looking for one of the people we're going to be interviewing a little bit later. But I just wanted to go over that again. What a great way to give back, isn't it? I think it was areyouahero.info. So if you get on there, check it out. But again, it's great of them to be able to give back to people, give back to the heroes, have a little extra money when you're closing to buy some of that furniture. There's always something you got to buy after a closing, so one never knows. So anyways, with that, I'm going to roll it. We're going to go into the Copperhead Lodge. So we're going to roll right into the Copperhead Lodge and talk about that when we get back. Hopefully Hank's back, we'll see. But if not, all the better for the rest of us.
Relax, slow down, you're in the mountains. Copperhead Lounge, Blairsville, Georgia.
And with Stu Hoover, correct? Stu Hoover. I really slaughter names, and everybody's used to me on this, so you just have to live with me. But your place is called the Copperhead Lounge, and it's in Blairsville, Georgia.
Copperhead Lodge,
Yeah.
Blairsville, Georgia.
Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, we have 43 cabins on the property.
Yeah.
We've got 50 acres. We have 11 rooms in our lodge. We have a
Okay.
hotel with 11 rooms in it, covered bike parking, and a bike washing garage.
Really?
Yeah.
So, if somebody wants to get there, how do we find it? I know
you
Blairsville can't be really huge, but
No, you can Google or you can go online at www.copperheadlodge.com. You can pull up virtual tours. You can do virtual tours of all of our cabins online.
outstanding.
This will tell you a little bit about it.
All right. I will take this and we will put this up on. This is going to be one of our adventures. Now I did tell Stu that I've got a friend. I got two friends. I have more than two friends. I got to tell you that. I got two friends.
Two friends.
That's the kind of. I'm going to get it now. Well, one of my two friends lives in
Blue Ridge.
Blue Ridge, and we're going to go up and visit him.
That'd be awesome.
He used to be my partner when we used to do this as a TV show back in 2000. He is now retired and says, I'm just going to live in the mountains.
Okay.
So I'll bring Bill down there because he's a big adventurist and everything.
Yeah.
It's only open to bikes, is that correct?
No, it's openly open to everybody, but
It is, okay.
bikers, it's biker friendly.
I got it.
It's focused towards because our garages are set up for bikes.
All right.
Our garages are not set up for Lincolns or GTOs or Challengers.
All right, so I won't be there on either one of those anyhow.
So our bikes are set up for our garages are set up for bikes and jacuzzis on the porch for human parking.
I know where I'd be most of the time
get
with
the
a
bike in the garage,
little
get the
beer in the
jacuzzi.
yeah. I'll tell you a quick story. We rode from Tampa, or really Orlando, to the Grand Canyon, Bill and I, and we got to Colorado. We got in Denver, and a storm come blowing in at 5 o'clock traffic. So we said, the heck with it. We pull into a hotel. We sit at the hotel. Now here we are. We ordered a pizza and beer, and we went over to jacuzzi inside the hotel. We're sitting there drinking beer, eating pizza, and everybody looked at us and just left us alone.
Send them to the jacuzzi.
Yeah.
Well, this is my beautiful bride, Michelle.
Oh, Michelle, come on over here.
Michelle's the one that made all this happen.
All right, now we get to meet the beauty and the brains of the operation.
Queen of the Copperhead Lodge.
How are you, dear?
I'm fabulous. How are you?
I'm good. I'm Hank, and we were just talking about your lodge, and Stu said, basically, you were the brains and everything behind it.
That's me.
So, and I was telling him that I've got a friend that lives just 8 miles away.
Okay.
Okay, so, and I'm just going to go visit him in March. So when I'm there, I'll make sure that I stop by your place and bring a camera, and we'll do some footage and stuff.
Yeah, do that and let me know when you're coming so we can make sure that we make a big deal out of it.
Wow, I like that big deal. You all heard that now. All right, all right.
Here, Mark.
Now, I got one of these, so I take it that this has your website and everything else
everything
on it.
you need to know.
All right, so yep.
CopperheadLodge.com.
All right, so what we're gonna do, and so that you all know, we shoot live every Thursday night out of the Ace Cafe in Orlando, and we do different adventures. So this will be one of our adventures. We'll talk about it, and then we'll show up there. And I'm going to say, I know Bike Week's coming up in March, so I'm not exactly sure. It'll either be the end of March or the beginning of April, but we'll get up there and do it.
For us.
Yep.
That'd be awesome.
Outstanding.
I look forward to having you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Beautiful place. I want the jacuzzi and the beer, and I'll be happy.
Make sure I know you're coming.
All right. There you go, guys.
Give him a wooden nickel.
Hey, if you get a chance, go up there. Copperhead Lounge, Blairsville, Georgia. Oh, I got a nickel, too. I'll never be broke again.
That's right.
All right, see you a little bit later. We're going to go down the road. All right, here we are.
Hey, everybody.
First of all, let me just say that those guys from the Copperhead Lounge.
Lodge.
That's right, Lodge, Lounge, Lodge. Help me, I screw up all the time. Anyhow, we're going to get together with them, and we're going to put on a function, and who knows who we can bring out there, you know?
That's right, that's
They got 42 cabins.
Not bad, not
Bike
bad.
friendly, and every cabin has a spot to park a bike under.
Well, speaking of bike friendly, who we got here?
Well, Doug?
Guys, we got Jared Mees here. Jared, last year, man, Daytona coming up. We're a year from it last year. Hopefully it's not as cold this year. I know the bikes run good in the cold, but they're not good for the fans to sit in the stands with.
No, you know, it's been beautiful the last few weeks here down in Florida. I've been living down in Sebastian area, Vero Beach area. It's been actually a really hot winter, supposedly, so they say. So hopefully it carries over. But you know how it is. Daytona always falls in that slot where it's the coldest.
Yeah.
So you never know what to expect. Always bring that leather jacket, right?
Exactly.
Well, you know the funny thing, it's 80 degrees right now, and next week, as soon as Bike Week comes, you know the temperature's going to go.
That's what I was just saying. Exactly.
70s
exactly.
here,
Now, you were here a couple months ago, and then you went back. Did you go back to your home?
Yeah, so we bought a place here basically 1st of December, and we moved down here, so I guess you could say I'm a Floridian now.
There we go.
There you go.
Very nice. Very good. All right.
So we're looking at, now hang on, we're looking at March 15th right around the corner.
Yes, it is.
And the big thing we're hitting out here and stuff, and we're telling everybody about, is that 150-foot jump, that 40-foot wider turn, 60 mile an hour on that Indian. What do you think? You ready?
Well, I think last year was a trial for everybody. The riders, American Flag Track, you know, was our very first year of going back to jumping the twins back on the TTs again. And I don't think anybody really knew exactly what to expect. And I think everything went better than expected. And I think they left everything to be a little bit tame. Now we know what we're up against. We know what we can do. So the jump's going to be bigger, better, and faster. The track's going to be faster. We're going to carry more speed in the corners. We're not going to be slowing down as much. So all in all, you know, it's going to be an improvement for sure. I was down in Daytona, I believe in November, and walked the layout out with Chris Carr, and I got a really good understanding of how better the track is going to be. So I'm very excited for it. I know last year there was mixed emotions about it, but this year that everybody liked it's going to like it better, and everybody that didn't like it's going to like it.
Experimenting, right?
Now, how much practice time you have on this new jump? jump?
Well, I built one at my house and I hit it daily, every day, every minute of the day. No, I don't have much experience. I've been doing a lot of cross training and motocross with my buddy Kenny Coolbeth, who lives down here, and Briar Bauman came down a few months ago and has been hanging out. So we've been getting our share of motocross training in, but a lot different jumping that 325-pound Indian motorcycle versus a 450. So it's going to be entertaining and a lot of fun.
It's going to put a lot of guys to the grid this year and stuff, and I'm interested to see what happens. You got a big battle this year. Yeah. Harley, Indian. I mean, it was big last year and stuff, but you guys came in firing out. Now, Harley's going to come back hitting hard this year, so this year it's all going to be taking it at the line and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think everybody, and I think Harley-Davidson themselves were probably disappointed in their season. No disrespect, but I know if me as a rider and me as a company, if I had, a year like that, I'd be disappointed, but, there's only one way up for them. There's only one way to go, and that's up. And, I know they went back to the drawing board. Why wouldn't they? And I expect to see a big improvement from Harley-Davidson. Everybody at Indian didn't stop. They didn't just go, oh, we did really well, and they sat back. We went back to the drawing board too, and we wanted to find, sharpen our pencils, keep our pencils sharp. We want to keep that gap where we have over everybody, including Harley-Davidson, ahead. So everybody at Indian Motorcycles has been working extremely hard to make sure we can maintain that gap, and it's going to be another great year. Last year was a magnificent year for me in a career and just in a personal wise of having my first child. And thank you. And but it's all history. It's all behind us now, and it's time to open up 2018 with a bang like we did 2017.
You're starting out with a target on your back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's one bad part about being number one. Everybody's going to be shooting for you.
Right.
I got a question, and of course, being old, I forgot it, but I'm going to say this. I know he's a Harley guy. That's all I can tell you. I know you're an Indian guy. I know.
Related to CZ Top over here.
This is what I would like to do. I would like to have a challenge. Would you give me some tickets to make a challenge? Okay. Yep. Here's the challenge. Everybody out there, I want you. You can either vote for Indian or you can vote for Harley, but you got to come in. We're going to put a clip up with these two, and you got to take a choice. You got to say, I want the Harley to win. I want the Indian to win. Everybody that puts their name up there and does a vote, next week we'll put your name like we do for Seminole Power Sports. We'll draw it out. We'll give you two tickets. Next week is plenty of time. We can give you two tickets to the race.
Just enough time to see what that weather's going to look like, get you stretched, get you ready and everything. And hey, man, best of luck this season. I think you're going to do awesome.
Hey, thanks a lot. Yeah, exactly.
Jared,
make sure everybody out there,
I'm looking forward to it.
You guys vote for that Indian. There's the 3 guys we had last year, plus there's a lot more. The production bike came out last year, and there'll be a lot of privateer riders riding the Indian. So I think it's a safe bet to go for that Indian.
I'm going to go with you. Now, Doug, you might be able to pull a Harley guy with him. I don't know.
I'll drag him in here. I just go in here and I just look like I'm the big guy. Come in, I do the stunts on the Harleys. I wheelie a bagger. I've got a 2015
hooligan racer.
Yeah. Come in here firing and stuff. You know what? I'm gonna stick to my roots and everything. I do love my Harley. But when you got a rider like this, you're going up against.
I want you to take your Harley over to jump with him.
Hey, listen. You talk to the big man. I'll do it with you.
I just want to grow one of them beards.
The road glide. Yeah.
Jared, I don't think you have enough time, man.
God, man. Daytona's in 2 weeks. I better go get some help.
Hopefully I don't need this to keep me warm this year.
Yeah, exactly.
That's got to slow you down.
Braid it up.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All right. Keep out of the way.
Well, gang, thank you so much. Good luck on the race, sir.
Jared,
Thanks, guys.
congratulations on the
See you
little
soon.
one.
All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, there you go. We're going to have a contest. Indian Harley. I'm right here. I'm going with the Indian.
There you go.
All right.
All right, thanks everybody.
All right.
Appreciate it,
I tell you what, you guys want to roll this one here for the what's up? The bike of the week?
All right.
Bike of the month.
Out of here,
Bike
guys.
Bike of the month. All right,
See
man.
you, buddy. I'm out.
All right, everybody. Let's roll it. Take a look at Bike of the month.
Appreciate it.
All right.
For bikes for the month of February, it's time for you to sit back and vote. So, pick bike 1, 2, 3, or 4 and vote for your favorite bike.
Every week there's a bike of the week, and at the end of the month, everybody's going to vote on which bike they like the best. So you're going to have all your buddies vote on your bike.
They're not going to vote on my bike.
Come on, hell, vote.
The bike winner gets a gift card from Ace Cafe, and everybody that votes also gets a chance to win a gift card.
And what's going to happen is the winner of the bike of the week for that month is going to have their picture placed up here in the Ace Cafe. So for every 3 months winner, you're going to go on the wall of fame.
So I'm
right
only
there.
battling 3 others.
Now, we were rude because we know your name, but tell everybody else out there your name.
My name's Blaine Wilson. That's Raven.
That's Raven. So, Blaine, tell us about Raven.
Raven's a 2014 Ultra. I was sitting at home and my wife said, it's about time to get a new bike. If you want to do it before the girls get in college, we better go. So I threw on flip-flops, not thinking I was going to get a bike. We went down to Harley, and next day I had to go back and pick it up.
Or Bike of the Week. Bike of the Week. There we go.
All right.
All right. Well, we're here with Scott and Trot.
That's right.
All right, Scott. Well, John, he's our scout for the bike of the night. He saw you pulling in.
Yeah.
He goes, "That's the bike right there."
Hands down.
He said, "Okay."
It was an easy one tonight. Look at that thing. So the bike of the night, what we do, bike of the week, is we pick a bike. You tell everybody to vote. We'll get people to vote online on our webpage, and then at the end of the month, okay, we keep picking a bike of the week, and then at the end of the month, one is picked.
Right.
And you win a certificate. You win a certificate. Somebody that votes wins a certificate. Plus, your bike goes inside. They're going to take a picture and put it up on the Wall of Fame. Hey, it's bike of the night.
Bike of the night. That's what happens.
Hey, here we go. We got Dennis. Dennis, tell us where you're from.
I live here in Orlando. Been here since '92.
92.
Got a 2015 Tri-Glide. I love it. My girlfriend loves it more because she can take a nap on the back seat
and relax. She can relax.
Yeah, it's a nice
Very
bike.
comfortable while you're driving.
Yep, I love it.
So you guys take it on long rides? What do you do?
Yeah, well, I'm from Virginia, so we take it up and ride on the Parkway every once in a while. But I got a toy hauler, so sometimes we'll put it in the back of the toy hauler, take it up.
Bike of the night, baby. Bike of the night.
Bike of the night, baby. So John, who we got?
So we got Al. Al, what's your last name?
Feliciano.
Tell us a little bit. Where are you from, Al?
Well, I'm originally from Puerto Rico. Was raised in Philadelphia, a little bit in New Jersey.
Oh, you got a little bit of Jersey. Don't get him going on Jersey now.
Jersey. Hey, you guys.
Yeah. We only got. So tell us a bit about that bike. Tell us when you got it, where you got it, all the good things.
Well, I had a Suzuki Bergman, believe it or not, and I decided to take a leap of faith. I felt, I'm going to buy a real motorcycle finally, and this particular Chief Classic is a 2014, which is the first year Polaris came out with the 111 Thunderstroke engine. It was their introductory bike into the V-twin market. Obviously, they bought the coveted Indian brand from 1901, the very first American.
We got quite a variety of bikes for the month of February, so check them over. Pick out the one you like the best and go to our Facebook page and vote for the one that you like.
Well, we got the 4 bikes. You got to go up and pick them. I'll have it on Facebook tomorrow. You guys can go up and vote for bike 1, 2, 3, or 4. It'll go until the 3rd. I don't even know what date, but it'll be the 3rd Thursday of the month. We'll close it down, and then we'll tell everybody what's going on.
So everybody that votes, they'll get their name will go in, you get for the drawing, right?
Correct, yep.
And then the bike is the winner too.
Right. And each one gets a $25 gift certificate, and the winner of the bike gets to go up on the Wall of Fame, which we got to get something going over there. We got 2 winners already.
It's not in the bathroom, is it, the Wall of Fame?
No, that's where my picture is.
Okay, just checking. I just want to be sure.
Anyhow, while we were over in Clearwater, this girl comes up to me, and she sees what we're doing, and she starts questioning me. And I said, "You're a little bashful, aren't you?" She goes, "Yeah." She goes, "Can I be interviewed?" And so that was the wrong thing to say. So with that being said, This is my interview with Hank and Tracy.
But we don't know who's who.
Here I am with Hank. Hi, Hank.
No, Tracy.
No, I'm Tracy. I told you that before.
I'm Hank. Hank, all you got.
And Hank has been working real hard today, working with Cycle Fever TV, going on doing interviews. So go ahead and interview me.
Okay, Hank.
I'm Tracy.
Okay, Tracy, where were you born?
Rochester, New York.
Nice. I was born in Ohio.
Whereabouts?
Cleveland. Go Cleveland Browns!
There you go. They're in last place.
No, it don't matter anymore.
All right, so actually this is Tracy. I know you all know that already. And for you guys that don't know, Tracy came up and she was very shy. So because she was so shy, we pulled her over here and we said we want to do an interview.
Right.
So Tracy, tell me a little bit about your about you.
I am a married woman to my husband, Dennis. We live in Holiday, Florida. And actually, I moved from Ohio to be with my husband a year and a half ago.
Outstanding.
Yes.
Was it better off when you were in Ohio when he was here, or
well,
what?
No, I'm in Florida now.
Oh,
am I allowed to say that?
I'm just wondering. Those long-distance relationships, you know.
Yeah, I told him it wasn't going to work long distance, so I had to come down.
So, I take it you're a Harley rider.
I am.
Okay, do you have your own bike or you ride?
I ride with my husband.
Okay. Does he ever let you get in like the front and drive?
Only when it's parked in the garage. And I gotta be naked.
Okay. Well, call us for that because I want to shoot that. That'll be a first.
Okay.
It'll be a first on
We
Cycle
got pictures
Fever TV.
somewhere.
All right. So who are your three friends actually?
That's Sandy and Carrie. Sandy, Carrie, my husband Dennis.
Okay. And you're from the area right here?
Yes, they were all from the area right here.
All right.
And we come every year. This is my second annual.
Well, that's because you only been here for 2 years.
Exactly.
Okay.
You do math good.
I thought I was a math teacher.
Tracy.
That's no problem.
Payroll. You better be recording this.
Oh, that red light's getting it up, but he's moving the camera all over.
I know. That's why I don't know.
You know, the later in the day, and like last night, it was really getting really bad. But for everybody, come on over here.
Come on down.
Throttle.
Have fun.
It's go ahead. Where are we?
We are in Clearwater at Quaker Steak and Lube. Boom.
And you know, the first time I heard it, I thought it was Quaker State Oil. I'm going to oil place.
Your lube. Quaker Steak and Lube.
And if you need lube, just talk to her.
Clearwater.
All right, here we go.
Bye.
See you later.
Hey, good job, Tracy.
I'll tell you what, that was a lot of fun. We got to do more of that stuff. Hey, we just got Bike of the Week. You could have washed it.
Bike of the Week. Look at this. All right, we're going a little different.
Boy, I'll tell you, we'll bring him in a minute
with that one.
Okay, before we do Bike of the Night.
Looks like Tracy had a good time.
We did.
Or Hank.
Yeah, whatever her name is. Her poor husband's sitting there like we're wacky. But it was fun.
All right.
So, I got.
Go ahead. Go ahead. John, go ahead.
Put yours over. We'll do yours next week.
No. So, anyways, we got a lot of confusion. We got a lot of confusion going on.
Oh.
So,
Crazy John sticks it to me again.
There it is.
All right.
So, anyways, let's go into the drawing while we're waiting for the Bike of the Night. Works for us. While John's lining up the Bike of the Night, let's go do our drawing.
Wait, I'll tell you what. Come on in.
I'm coming in.
All right. I'm going to. Now, first of all, because John
You hold it. You get the job of holding it for me.
I'm
going to be the trophy holder. You make
but
sure
I want to
that
explain.
I'd rather hold those
Don't
trophies.
try yet. Don't try yet. First of all, I want to thank you because you were our reserve Bike of the Night.
I'm always all right. I'll be the reserve.
John.
Well, let people know who you are.
Yeah.
My name is Nick. I go by Hercules.
I was about to say, come on,
we don't know you by
I got about 10 bikes right now. And at one time I had about 14, but I let some go.
Yeah.
But I love bikes, man. I've been doing it forever.
Now, tell me a little bit. I know you got some type of group.
A what?
Some type of group or club. Come on. Yeah, you know.
I'm here with Cafe Moto. They're here every Thursday night.
All right.
And they also go, we do rides. So.
Now, don't you have a website or something that you put up to?
Cafe Moto in the Facebook group. We have Cafe Moto, the club.
And then you have the old, what do you call it?
My personal group.
Oh, there.
All right, you want my personal?
All
right, old school.
Wait a minute,
sport
let me
bikes.
pull that tooth again.
Actually, I lost it here during the BLT. And did you see the BLT they have here?
Yeah.
It's monstrous, man. It's like this much bacon.
Yeah.
If you love bacon, you gotta have the BLT here.
There you go.
All right.
So it's old school sport bikes, and it's on Facebook groups, and it's all about, you know, restoring your old school sport bike. None of that variant stuff. It's all cafe moto. It's all, you know, cafe bikes and naked bikes. You know, my preference is 1978. Not everything 1978 that Kawasaki made, I love.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm a huge Mad Max fan, and you know, I love 77. But I 3 bikes right now at 78s, and I'm restoring each of them.
Really?
And matter of fact, I just got. They put me on Passion Z1. If you go to Passion Z1 right now on Facebook pages, I just got. They just added me on. I did a 78 KZ 650 SR D1 a few years back, and I got featured on Passion Z1. It's a great looking bike. I won a lot of shows. I won some trophies. Matter of fact, I got one from the Rat's Hole this tall.
Really?
Yeah, and I won first place at the USO show, which was fantastic. It was Heritage Park in Kissimmee. And, you know, I sold the bike in California, but I wish I never sold it. But now, I found another one, and I'm almost done with it. Matter of fact, I just got the tires today. Outstanding. So, it's taken a long time to get it done, but wait till you see what I have after that. I have a Z1R. And the Z1R is just got a brand new paint job, brand new seat, and right now I'm detailing the whole bike. It's going to take a little time.
You know what? When you get that done, bring that in for bike at night.
That's gonna be showcased. That's gonna be the first Z1R showcased at the Ace Cafe.
Really?
No one has brought the Z1Rs here yet.
Wow. All right. So we'll have to.
Well, now that we know your history.
Yeah.
I'm only kidding.
Well, I also did during the DGR. I rode my 78 CB 750K, and that bike was all original. Nothing was changed. Still had the 4-4 pipes on it.
I gotta tell you, he doesn't like working and restoring bikes. There's no passion there whatsoever. Now, go up and see. Tell him that the Facebook one.
Old school sport bikes.
I go there every day and I check out what he's got. One day I'm going to try to finagle one out of him.
Yeah.
All right, we got to have the drawing of the week. So.
All right. You want me to pick it? Or you pick it?
No, he's going to pick it.
I'm the trophy holder.
You're holding. And don't let John get a hold.
John doesn't like just anybody holding it.
But I really want one of them, Jack Daniel trophies, man.
Oh, okay.
Number 13.
Oh, jeez.
13.
I thought you said 14.
P-E-T-R.
That's Peter.
Yeah.
Peter.
Yeah.
D. Well, if we could see or understand
You
your
know what? It looks like Peter Drummond to me.
Yeah.
I narrow it down, you know.
D-A-R-M.
Darmozel.
All right, well, Peter.
Listen up. Peter Darmozel. So that's who we're going to do.
We'll put it up tonight.
We'll reach out to you and let you know that you won.
All right.
Are we done with this?
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, appreciate it.
Old school sport bikes.
Yep.
There you go.
Make sure that Jody gets a hold of us before she leaves.
Jody, okay.
Yeah, because we want to know
ride.
where's Jody.
Oh, Jody, she's here, right?
Jody, I don't
No, she's not here tonight.
I don't.
All right, so while he's on a tangent
All
there.
right, I'm out of here. John, don't put me under that pressure again. What kind of pressure? Hold on. What's the big deal?
Well, there it is. There it is. So it's that time of the night because Crazy John's here with me.
It's bike of the night, baby.
Bike of the night. Bike of the night.
Steve, come on.
So who we got?
Come on, this is Steve.
Hop right in here,
Come on
Steve.
in here, Steve.
How you doing?
Steve, I'm Shawn. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Hey, as soon as I walked out there, hey, I know. What do you drink?
Number 7.
Old number 7. It's all jacked up.
Perfect for me.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
love that drink.
So, Steve, when Crazy John was swinging around looking for you, I heard they announced the bike over the PA system a few times. Did he explain to you what happened to the bike of the night?
A little bit. I was rushing over here with the bike when he found
All right, John, let everybody know.
So here's what happens. You tell everybody to vote for your bike.
Vote for my bike.
Vote for the bike. Go and send it to your friends. Email them. You get a gift certificate. The winner gets a gift certificate, the bike of the month. Okay, and then somebody who votes gets in the drawing. They get a gift certificate. And the bike goes on the Wall of Fame in the Ace. That's it. Which we're going to have Bike of the Month, okay? And they're going to put it up. And then those 12 bikes, we're going for Bike of the Year.
Wow.
And then there'll be a bigger prize. So you're in it. You know, tell your buddies to vote. But tell
Vote for my bike. I'll find you if you don't.
There you go. So what we'll do is, we got your email, right?
Yeah.
So we'll shoot you out and let you know, hey, let everybody know to go here to the link and vote on your bike. And you just get everybody, say, have a shot at Jack.
I will do it.
And vote for the damn bike.
Awesome.
All right,
You better vote for my bike. I'll find you.
So why don't you tell us a bit about your bike? Tell
It's a 2016 Road King. I got it all customized out with jack number 7 and a puncture skull. So I did the front wheel. We just did apes. I just did the 2-in-1 Thunder on there.
Nice lighting.
Yep, we did the lights. My buddy Jay did the lights, Jay.
Good job, Jay.
And we got it all customized out. I forget all the stuff I've done to it. A customized seat by my buddy Drew. And Stormy Hill Harley Davidson did the rest. JR up there is phenomenal to work with. He helped me a lot with the inside of the bike. So
Nice looking bike.
Yeah.
Now, you know the only problem with that bike, right, Steve? I can't reach the throttle.
The handlebars are a little high.
Yeah, so they're a little big for me. So you got to either raise the seat, I'd have to stand on the.
I'll get you a booster seat.
That's it. Wouldn't be the first time. So where are you from?
I'm from Ohio originally. Moved down here 4 years ago. Retired. Loving the Florida.
Oh, there you go.
That's right.
Ace, first time or
No.
Time?
This is the place to come for bike night.
Now we're at in Ohio.
Born in Cleveland, Columbus, most of my life.
All right, there you go.
But yeah, we just came from Porky's and we always come here.
This is a fun place.
I'm telling you, if you've never been to Ace Cafe for bike night, you got to come down.
Yeah, it's a fun place. How can you not have a good time?
Yeah.
No, it is a great time. Well, I'll tell you what, it's a beautiful bike. Everybody get out there.
Vote for it. I'll find you.
That's right. He tells you to vote. You better get ready to vote. So we'll let you know.
Thank you guys.
We appreciate it.
Drink Jack and Coke.
There you go.
Thank
All right. Coke, you heard him.
Take care, guys. Thank you.
All righty. Well, you got another good bike, man. Good job. Yeah, hey, it was a little hard to find the right one. I guess tonight we had fun. Hank was having a nervous breakdown, but hey, we were having. Don't worry, I will always come through. Well, we knew you did a bike. We just didn't know how long we had this thing in dance. Running out of time. We were like, we're running out of things to talk about. And he's a terrible dancer. Let me tell you. But you know what? You came through, boss. Oh, I'll always come through. Well, there you go. We got one last thing here. You might as well stick around, John. You got Club Ravaco? Yeah. What do you got for that? Well, let me just say this. We got a new sponsor tonight. John's happier than the dog. Because, like you said, 7 months ago, a company from Germany came over. They gave us some bikes to take out. We had them for about 2 months, I would say. John disappeared. I see him at Pirates Cove. I see him in front of the racetrack. I was everywhere. Listen. Statue of Liberty, for crying out loud. John went through, we went through one of the worst rainstorms we've ever been in. I don't know if anybody's seen that post that we had, but yeah, that was pretty crazy. Yeah, that was the Greek ride. And coming back from Tampa, we got nailed. Tarpon Springs. Yep. But anyhow, our new sponsor is called Club Ravaco USA. All right. Okay? Awesome. Goose and Liz, they took over the whole United States. They got all the distributorship. They are out of Oklahoma. We'll have their information up on the website. We're meeting with our website guy next week. Did you get that guy squared away? Absolutely. Okay, so we'll do that. And then next Wednesday we should have, or Thursday, we should have one here. We'll show everybody what it looks like. I gotta tell you, I never thought I would like riding a trike. I love it. I absolutely. Hey, I went from a Kawasaki to a three-wheel Ravaco. And well, it's different. For those of you that haven't seen it, you'll see it. Yeah, you won't understand it. It's like the Cadillac of trikes, isn't it? We met Goose. A few years ago, back at Bike Week. Right. At that time, he was working for a company called blah, 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 blah. Exactly. Yeah, that company. And then, so we met him, stayed in touch, and it's crazy how things turn out. Yep. He and I were at the dealer meeting in Vegas. He even bought me a burger. Wow. Hey, there you go. When I'm driving that bike, everybody's looking at you. Yo, definitely. By the light, they're all looking or what? Well, I should put on clothes.
That's true.
Well, I got to tell you, the one that's coming, this will be decked out, and we're going to put lights on it. And
I mean,
more
lights
than it already has. More lights than it already has. That's right.
Lights, that's for sure.
You'll know what I mean next week. So next week, if they get it here, they're shipping it from Oklahoma. Hopefully tonight. Hey, that's Tony. Tony from Full Throttle.
There you go.
Anyhow, next week, hopefully it'll be here. Hopefully I get a chance to put the lights on it. We'll put it over here. We can't vote on it for both bike of the night because that would not be fair. Because it should win automatically, but
and we got to figure out what we're doing.
Yeah, we'll bring it up. We'll bring it up.
John won't be here next week.
That's right. I won't be here. That means I can ride it all by myself.
That's it. That's it.
All right.
All right. So did you have a clip or something? Or
there are no clips because we just found out. Actually, today they signed the contract with us, and so now they're our sponsor. Them out. Yep.
All right. Great.
So Liz, make sure that Goose sees this.
And make sure he sends it.
Yeah, I need the trike to show it.
All right, so, well, rides and events. I'll go through these pretty quick.
You're right.
Yep. So again, Bike Week, right?
Coming up.
So we got the 9th to the 18th of this month. I can't believe March is already here.
Already.
Crazy. The 15th, as you saw, we had a great interview with Doug and Jared.
Yep.
And they were really excited about the new flat track race.
I got my tickets.
Doug's really excited. Doug's really excited about that jump.
Yeah, I would be too.
We just need our vest. That's all we need is our vest.
I'll be closer than anybody.
John will throw me over the thing. So we got the flat track on the 15th.
Right, we're going to give tickets away for that. That's what those tickets are for.
Yeah, we have to get that out there. And then Leesburg Bike Fest, all right? We got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 27th, 28th, 29th. We got to get Amanda out here so she can start talking about it.
Yes.
So, Amanda, we'll get with you so we can bring you out here.
What exactly is it again?
27th, 28th, and 29th.
Okay, so right after Bike Week, we'll take a little breath, and then we'll bring her out here, say, the first week of April to get it going.
As soon as, whenever she can make it, yep. All right. Now, shout-outs. You and I have the same shout-out.
I have one I got to do.
Go ahead, you lead off.
I have to give a shout-out to Sabrina.
Yes, you do.
My daughter, the gymnast with your daughter, she's now officially an Auburn gymnast.
Congratulations.
University of Auburn.
Great job, Sabrina.
Good job, baby.
Great job. Fantastic. All right.
Outstanding.
Look at a proud papa. We got to have a drink. There we go.
You got a sticker on your truck yet?
Yes, sir.
I knew it would. I knew it.
That's the second
day call. Now don't you be chasing me down with that Rivaco to put it on.
Yeah, I was about to say, get one for the Rivaco. Well, Dad, you and I have a shout out.
Yes. To your grandmother
and your mother just turned 98.
98 yesterday.
So just 2 years away from that Smucker's jar.
That's right.
We're going for it.
I told her, I said, you got 2 more years for the Smucker jar. She looked at me and said, what are you talking about?
So, Grandma, we love you, and we'll talk to you.
Besides them, that's a shout out to my mom, your grandmother, but to my brother Donnie, his wife Barb, and to Stephanie. And Stephanie, I know you're doing a good job watching Mom.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Keep up the good work. And I guess my brother was going to come down, but my mom got sick, so he stayed there. Now he doesn't have enough time to come down. So I'll save all the work here we're supposed to do till next year.
Oh, he's not going to come down at all, huh?
Not coming at all.
Ah, darn it. Okay.
Yep. So he comes down and you put him to work.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Well, stay home and enjoy yourself. That's why. Otherwise, he sits around and watches basketball.
All right, sponsor time.
All right.
John, we'll let you lead it off since you won't be here next week.
Ace Cafe. If you haven't been here on a Thursday night, you just got to come and see what it's all about. I mean, look, it's a fun night. If you want to have fun, come on down. If you want to be bored, stay home.
You want to have a Stella?
Come on down. I got to tell you, Crazy John won't be here next week, but we'll find somebody to take your spot. All right. You got that orangutan?
Yeah, he has to ride that bike. He needs arms. So who you got?
Well, I'm going to talk about Seminole Power Sports. Now, when you come back, I went and I talked with Kirby, and I talked with, I want to say it's Don and Steve. We're going to go over one Saturday. We'll take the TriCaster, the truck, and the Rivaco, And what we'll do is we'll take a couple of their bikes out for rides. We'll put the cameras on the Ravacos and we'll follow them and shoot, and we'll do some critiquing on them.
Awesome.
All right?
AEE Magic Cams, Michael Dulce, those are the cams that we mount to our bikes for all the footage that you see when we have bike rides. We use it for the concerts. We use it for when we go on vacation, swimming. They're waterproof. They're everything. I mean,
As long as you close the case.
Comes with the camera, comes with the waterproof case, LCD back, extra camera, remote. Comes with everything with those. So just go to our website. Check it out.
When you get it, you open it up, you're like, what? Wow, look at all this.
I know. I know.
It's amazing. All right, I'm going to do this one only because you asked me to go online and to find their commercial, and I went and I looked all over, and I couldn't find it. So I'm going to leave that to you to call the company and send us a commercial, because what we're trying to do is get a 15-second clip of everybody that's one of our advertisers, and at this time of the show, put it up. So USA Payroll, you know, we can do from 1 to as big as you want. I personally like 1 to 5. He likes the ones that are over 1 to or over 5.
I like anybody and everybody. So there you go.
So
all right.
USA Payroll. And this next guy is something else.
What's the next one?
Tough Turf.
Tough Turf. Have you ever heard of it before?
No, I don't know who the hell. That company, unbelievable.
Well, we do have a commercial for Tough Turf.
And this is what we want you guys to do. You know, you want people to be sponsors and send in commercials. Yep.
Right.
Put it on. You got it? Go ahead.
Take a look.
Run it.
When builders around this area need landscaping, they turn to Tough Turf Incorporated. Why? Because Tough Turf has been providing landscaping, irrigation, lawn maintenance, and lighting to residential and commercial builders and even homeowners associations for more than 20 years. As a family-owned business, we take great pride in making sure our employees approach each and every job with an exceptional level of experience, quality, and integrity. Tough Turf. When it comes to landscaping, nobody's tougher.
All right, there we go.
All right.
Tough Turf.
There you go.
All right, so
you ready?
That's it. Well, Karalee says we're done. So you know what
Karalee
that
thought
means?
we were done an hour ago.
So you know what that means. All right, everybody.
Okay, lead it off.
All right. Join the adventure and enjoy the ride. We'll see you guys next week.
Thanks for coming.